Welcome back to Paint Me Sis with me, Socal's Times of Raindrops, April Showers. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscription button, subscribe, like, comment, and share, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget to follow me on social media at It's April Showers Official. And let's welcome my special guest this evening. She's one of my good drag sisters. Her and I go way, way, way back. From starting off as baby queens to going on double dates together. Give it up for the one and only, the house mother of the bees. Give it up for Nomi Bee!
Hey y'all! Hey
Hi,
sis!
How are you?
I'm good, girl. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Of course, I mean, after you dropped the restraining order,
Wow.
and you agreed to do this.
I told you not to come for me, girl.
Wow.
I told you. But anyways, I'm super excited. Thanks for having me.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Alright sis, before we get started, what have you been up to? How's this pandemic treating you?
To be 100% honest, I have never been busier. You know, like, obviously I've just started working again because the bars recently opened up again. Well, not bars, restaurants opened up again with outdoor dining, and I thankfully work at 2 locations, but
We're staying safe.
We're staying socially distant, we all wear masks, like, come check it out, follow me online for all my flyers.
Yeah.
But even before that, girl, I was doing fundraisers online, I was doing live shows, you were doing live shows, like, I feel like drag queens just kind of were like, well, fuck. We need to figure it out, and we did.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about social media.
Yeah.
We can take it to the internet, and it will be there forever.
For the world to see.
In like 5 years, we'll be like, fuck, remember?
We did that. We did that
Yeah.
shit.
Well, now you just, we're talking about social media. Where can we follow you on social media?
I am on everywhere as Nomi Bee Queen, N-O-M-I, B as in boy, Q-W-E-E-N, because I'm unique.
Yeah, so what about your Craigslist ad?
That's under looking for Jen.
Looking for Jen.
Yes.
I'm under animals, ladies and gentlemen. But, well, before we get started, Nomi and I go way back, ladies and gentlemen.
Unfortunately.
And fun fact, I never knew how to pronounce her name.
Oh.
And I still remember this.
I
You were
forgot
so upset
about
in the
that.
dressing room, and you said, "I'm not gonna acknowledge you until you call me by the right name." And I literally stood there and looked at you, and I finally said it right. Because they used to call you by your boy name.
Really quick, by the way, I'm wearing a hair by the Drag Stop, bitch.
Well,
She
the hair by
supplied
the
this
Drag
last
Stop.
minute. I appreciate it. Shout out to Trenta, Drag Stop. I completely forgot about that. I really fucking did. But yeah, this bitch did not. I remember this conversation now. It was in the dressing room.
Yes.
And that literally must have been about 5 years after we already knew each other.
Yes. We used to go on double dates together. I saw her stuff her body with a pillow before patting with the
No,
way
bitch.
back. And now she's about to beat this mug, ladies and
Oh, I'm so
gentlemen.
excited.
So are you
Good
ready to
luck.
get started,
I
sis?
am. Let me bless you
Oh,
first
come
before
on,
this.
come on,
Let me bless
bless.
myself
We're like
too,
this.
because Lord knows.
Alright, sis, let's get started. Alright, sis, so what are we doing first? So we decided to go down the eyebrows.
I got comfortable because I'm not about to paint you for an hour and a
Comfortable
half
because
while wearing my mug.
In her contract, she stated she didn't want to be in drag, ladies and gentlemen. She's my actual mug because she's a Cosmo queen. So check out
That's
her
exactly why.
Check out her Cosmo queen tutorial. Wait, where can we find it?
On Cosmo Queens on
On
Facebook.
Cosmo Queens on
I will
Facebook.
say that I'm gonna email them if I can reshoot because I do not paint like that anymore.
Well, I mean, that's the cool thing about makeup, though. You're like constantly changing things.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm here to take notes on what not to do.
Oh,
Just kidding.
What's
Okay.
your foundation?
My foundation is.
That's true. But yeah, you know that.
Wait! Before we get started, I forgot.
Oh.
We always sanitize
Oh,
this.
God.
We already started. It's okay.
How about you film that section so you can cut it before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
poor kid.
we're gonna check.
No, I hate to switch up the things. Yeah. Oh, we like to sanitize. I'm so sorry. I forgot to.
It's okay. I mean,
No, this
it
is what
doesn't
happens
really
when
completely clean you
When
up,
dementia
but-
hits, I forget.
Oh, we don't speak that name.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Never heard of her.
I cannot. I cannot. You better cut that out. I'm not about to start a fight. Oh my god. Alright, you good? Are you good?
Yeah, sorry. It's the
No,
dollar
no,
store, the dollar
no.
store one. And
It just makes me want to drink all
if
the
my
time.
breath smells, please tell me because we can't afford the mints
We're
today.
fine, we're fine, we're fine. It's not that we can't afford the mints, it's just that you take so fucking long to get ready, but we don't have time to stop and take it.
Oh.
Oh my god. Anyways, So yeah, I'm gonna email
Okay.
Cosmo Queens and be like, hey, thank you for the opportunity. Turn this please. Here it is. You know, can I just reshoot because it was fine. I know I can do better. You know. But yeah. Oh my god. Oh!
This is what happens when you have
sabotage.
When you have cheap makeup. Look, our lovely assistant,
They-
drag stop.
Thanks, Drag Stop. She's providing everything tonight, honey. So how's quarantine been for you, bitch?
Good, like we said, just been busy. Just working on social media stuff and you know, trying to do looks.
And working.
And yes, we had to go back to work, but we don't tell the people about what we do.
That's okay.
I had to go back to work because you know.
I'll tell you. Just follow me on social media.
When the pandemic hit, a lot of us were hit hard, and a lot of us had to make changes to our lives. But hey, I'm adjusting.
Amen.
Like they said, it is what it is. But anyways,
Oh,
we can't say that.
No, we
have to adjust.
It's true. It is what it is.
And yes, we have to make changes. But I've also learned a lot.
Yep.
I also got to focus on losing weight because I was getting on the heavier side.
Yep. I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to say yep to that. Shade. Turn.
But I learned a lot about myself during quarantine too.
Yep. I actually, and I really recommend this because I know there's a lot of depressed people out there like me. I really recommend therapy. I started taking therapy in the middle of the pandemic. And it was even during a time where I wasn't feeling as depressed anymore because I just wasn't, but something told me to still take it because there's always work we can do on ourselves. You know, I know there's a lot of things. It doesn't have to be depression, it can be anxiety, you know, whatever. Exactly.
So, Trenton knows this, but my anxiety was really bad, like,
in the
prior to this, prior to COVID, and then COVID hit and got really, really bad.
Yeah.
So I started working out outside and going outside.
That's a great thing to do too. That's a great
my
thing. My
anxiety level is not how it was when quarantine first started.
Yeah, that's awesome. And same here. I started running. I think you inspired me. No, you didn't. But
you know, I did that.
But I started running too, and it's so therapeutic. You get skinny. Like there's just a bunch of benefits, you know, from it. I personally I listen to my music while I'm running and I get a lot of inspiration for numbers and shit, you know?
I've changed bad eating habits.
Bad eating habits.
Yeah.
But it's okay to treat yourself too, every once in a while. Oh, sorry.
Lawsuit. No,
fuck.
No, yeah, so.
But I really do recommend therapy for anybody that needs any type of help, you know? I don't think I would be in this mental state I'm in today if it wasn't for therapy, you know? And it's free. You can get it for free, bitch. I got it for free from the LA LGBT Center.
Real crazy lady.
It didn't help at all.
Just did.
We did her eyebrows. That's what I always start off with. We did a little bit of cream contour on the nose. And then I'm going to continue foundationing the rest of her face and then powder all of that. And we'll go from there. And that's actually something. Trent, quiet backstage. Fuck. I'm just kidding. That's something I just learned recently. I used to cream contour like everything. Cream contour here, cream contour there, cream contour here. And I'm like, fine. I'm just gonna go over it with powder. So I just darken the powder and you know, that's it. I just cut off like 30 minutes of more time working on the look, you know.
How long did it take you to do your face?
It used to take me up until very, very recently. It used to take me at least an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because I'm just slow and high most of the time. But now I can do it in 45 minutes to an hour, honey. And I'm very proud of that because it's just not anything I ever thought I would be able to say because I've been taking so long already. But yeah, you know, you learn and you take shortcuts and yeah.
Brunch trains you to eat faster.
Brunch trains you help, you know.
I mean, it still takes me 7 hours and I went to brunch, but you can't rush beauty.
That's what I say. But yeah. How about you? How long do you take now?
7 hours.
Not really, girl.
I can do my makeup in about an hour and like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
If I'm in
that's not bad.
but I like to take my time too.
So
no, I'm not Valentina.
But
I like to really, you know, paint.
Yeah. I get that.
So I can do an hour and 30. But I also will do like one part of my face, check my phone. Do another
Yeah.
part of my face, play music. Do
Yeah.
another part of my face, look up a movie.
Yeah.
Do another part of my face, do this.
Yep.
And then like by the time I'm done,
Deliver
I'm
your
like,
face, jerk
shit.
off.
Yes.
You know, I get that.
Do some
The
part of
urge
your
comes.
face called the trade.
Honey.
Oh yeah. You don't go over with the beauty blender either?
I thought you
Well, I
just
go
used
over-
this.
And I use the beauty blender
Okay,
too.
yeah, let's do that then.
I don't know, what do you do? What is
I
Bro,
just
you're
use
painting
beauty
her. You
blender.
paint her how you paint.
I just use beauty blender, but she says she uses that, so I
to
use
apply and then I
that.
blend it.
Oh my god. No wonder we've been taking so long. Girl.
Just tell her you wanted to hit her.
I just
Now you're doing it harder.
by Nomi Bee.
I cannot. I asked you what you used to put
Well,
on
I wasn't
foundation.
sure that you used a beauty blender to apply. I use it to blend.
I'm so dead. I'm so dead. You're like, why is this bitch taking so long? Ah, I hate you so much, girl. I better get paid now. Fuck this shit. Where's the
we'll-
translucent powder?
We'll have the team call you.
Oh my god, don't call us. We'll call you.
We'll call you.
Wait a minute. So now I'm gonna powder her whole fucking face. And I learned a recent trick from your first guest, Beatrix.
Yeah.
She said to make sure to take this moment to really smack the
Oh,
shit out of
fuck.
you, stupid fucking bitch.
This is when I take that out.
So thanks for that tip, Beatrix. So you're like probably my third or fourth person I ever paint.
Oh.
I don't do it that often.
Who did you paint before?
I painted my best friend Adam. I painted him twice. I painted his husband Johnny once. I painted our friend Brad once. And then I did a fundraiser where I think I painted someone, but I can't remember right now. But yeah. So it's definitely, it's great practice, for when we get on Drag Race.
Come on, makeover challenge.
But exactly, girl.
So I have a question for you.
What's up?
Where does Nomi Bee come from? Like, where'd you kidding? I should have. I mean, I've known you for how long? I've never knew this.
Well, it's Nomi, just so you know, it's
Nomi.
Nomi. N-O-M-I.
I said it right, no?
No, I know. I just want to make sure you know.
I used to call her
Naomi.
Naomi.
She's like, that's your name?
I never
It's
got it.
Nomi, like
I didn't know it was a
Nomi.
pun.
Yeah. Yeah. And actually, I was going to change it recently to Nomi Below. But I've been Nomi Bee for so long. I just don't think it needs that. Plus, I'm a Nomi Bee Fierce now.
Yes,
Because
I'm a
I'm
Nomi
gonna
Bee
be
Fierce.
Fierce house and like. So yeah, but how I got Nomi. Sadly, it's a really boring story.
Tell us, we have all the time. Blend and tell us at the same time.
It's a really boring story. Long, boring story short, I just befriended Adore Delano before she got on the show because I knew her as Angel Baby from her YouTube series. And, we became really good friends, and she was the one that really pushed me to start doing drag. Because she had just started doing drag. Like, actually drag, not just Angel Baby,
She gave us a lot of opportunity too.
Sourpuss. back
My
in the
first
day.
gig.
Yeah, I think
Friend
mine.
Willie.
No, Oasis was my first gig in Upland. R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. But yeah, she pushed me to start doing drag, and whenever we started talking about names, I wanted to be Naomi because it's a name.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's what happens when we're on a budget.
Cut that out.
We're on
Cut
a
that
budget,
out.
ladies and gentlemen.
Cut that out.
Sorry.
We swear April's rich. Fuck.
We're not even in her home.
Oh my god, we're not even in our house. We're not even in our house.
Sure,
I wanted to be
Abby's house.
Naomi because it was the name of a song that I loved by one of my favorite Broadway singers, Shoshana Bean. And I just liked the name. I thought it was pretty. And she suggested to me, she said, you should be Nomi from Showgirls because it's a name that nobody really had at the time. There was no really variation of Nomi or Naomi or anything like that. She's like, and it's a name of a really, cult classic gay movie. I hadn't seen it at the time, but I was like, sure, why not? And so I said, I agreed, and I was Nomi, and then B comes from my real last name,
Yeah.
which is Bello, and I just leave it as B because why the fuck not?
And B can also stand for your new house, Be Fierce.
Exactly! And that's really why I left it as a B period, because I wanted to leave it to whoever meets me to finish that. Know me what? Know me bitch.
Know me bitch.
Know me bottom.
Know me bottom.
But I don't just bottom anymore, just
Know me. I love Know me low. You should just been.
I know. And that came from somebody, that came from a friend's friend. This friend's friend asked my friend, the drag queen, she just goes, hey, what does your friend Nomi Bee's last name stand for? And she's like, I don't know. She's like, is it below? And I was like, oh my god, that's fucking funny. And my real last name is Bayo, but in English it's Bello.
Bello, yeah.
So it could have been a play on that too. And so, but this was like last year, and I was like, I've been having Nomi Bee as my name for years. I was like, I don't need to change it. But yeah, that's it. Hope you're still awake from that story.
The cricket. Insert cricket sound effect.
Fuck, for real.
Well, tell us. Here we go. So now we're moving on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Who taught you how to do makeup? Like, and who are your drag members? How about that? Like,
So yeah, so Be Fierce, Melissa Be Fierce just adopted me a couple days ago.
you mean weeks ago?
Oh yeah, weeks ago, because this will be played in a couple weeks. But the first person to actually adopt me into her drag family was Madame Queer. So you go this
Oh,
way.
come on, madame.
Yeah.
From RuPaul's Drag Race.
Season 4.
Season 4.
We were friends. We were in the same circle of friends, and she just saw me and saw something in me, and she was like, "Hey, you want to be part of my house?" And I was down. I was like, "Hello, a fucking RuPaul girl that's going to be in her house. I'm down." And she's a great. I love her performance. I love her, her aesthetic and everything.
Sickening mixes.
Sickening mixes.
Yeah.
You better sit down and get ready to sit down for 7 minutes, but the mixes are great. So she's my first official drag mother, I guess. I also say adore. I mean, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Adore. So in my head, it's never been discussed with her, but in my head, she's my OG mama.
More like your fairy drag mother.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then Big D.
Yes, the legendary
Legendary.
Big D, ladies and gentlemen,
Yep.
who's been around for a long time
Yep.
in the Southern California drag scene.
Yeah.
Yes.
She also has never really claimed me, but I just say that she heard because I do. But she has really. I mean, I also would not be here if it wasn't for her. And then Be Fierce is my newest addition.
And you're about to get a new drag daughter. Me.
Ah!
April B. showered. She's like, no.
I'm like, I'm good.
She's
I'm
like,
way
after
cool.
this, I'm gonna put you on mute and block you.
After the setup, before we started filming, I'm way
Oh.
cool. I need someone that can handle stress.
Fuck.
I
heard she doesn't shower.
I hate you. But I do have my own house. I started my own house about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how many kids do you have?
I have 4 daughters now. I have 4 daughters, but I have.
However, you do have 4 daughters, and we just had one of your daughters, Leilani Lopez, ladies and gentlemen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was part of the series.
Yes,
She's
Leilani
like,
is my daughter. No, I was like, why are you cutting me off, bitch?
No, sorry. Yes, she has
Yeah.
4 daughters.
Yes, I have four daughters, but I have it extends beyond that. I have boys in my house too. That it's a house of friends. It's a house of trust. It's a house of reliance. It's a house of. It's not just drag.
Well, why didn't you ever ask me?
Fuck, because
I'm gonna
again,
go-
I need someone that can
I'm
handle
gonna do
stress.
the longest.
Fuck.
She's like, no, ma'am.
But yeah, Leilani was my first daughter, but I already had a house before her with my best friends Adam and John. And then Leilani was my first daughter, Natasha was my second daughter.
I love Natasha.
Natasha
She's
B.
my favorite out of all your daughters.
I don't blame you. I love that bitch too. She is
Well, Lonnie's
definite.
like, what about me?
I gotta go with the horiest, and that's definitely Natasha. Then I adopted, I think, Brad was the other boy, the third boy in our house. And then Cam, who is now Camila. Congratulations. And Paradisa was my last name.
Yes, Paradisa.
So yeah, and then it even goes beyond that. I have friends that I consider part of the house.
Yeah.
My friend Patrick, and you can be in it, I guess.
I guess.
I mean, this is just my personal opinion. You are already looking way better than you normally do. So congratulations. Yeah. And we're not even done.
This is what happens when you go on Cosmo Queen.
Honey,
Just
she
kidding.
thinks she's everything.
Like your sister.
All right.
Okay.
You can cut that.
Are you a producer too? No, just kidding.
No, I'm
okay.
asking.
Good subtle analogy.
You're so stupid. You're so
Okay.
dumb. Do you need something?
Okay, so do you have a pro tip when it comes to makeup? Or like, you know, the newer kids trying to start out?
My pro tip would probably be, if you have any questions, ask Wilhelmina Caviar.
Did your grandmother, where did you learn makeup from? Who gave you tips, the tricks, who taught you how to do this, who taught you how to do that?
To be honest, I was ugly for like 5 years. I was pretty busted.
Well, I always say makeup is trial and error.
Yes.
Like, I'm still learning things,
But
girl.
5 years of bad makeup, and I know that it was for a fact it was bad makeup because I just never put in the time to learn.
Yeah.
I've never cared about what I look like. I've always cared about my performance more than anything. And I think that's paid off a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially with the career I have now.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, I think it just paid off. But, you know, to be a full-fledged drag queen, you gotta learn every fucking part, you know? I still want to learn how to sew. I still want to learn how to style hair, which I started doing a little bit of both, but they're so fucking hard, both of them, you know? So yeah, so I just would look at pictures and try to copy them for many years. It wasn't until I befriended Wilhelmina Caviar, I really do mean it, if you have any questions, ask that bitch. And she gave me so many pointers, you know, working a lot more, because I started working, you know, it was a hobby for 5 years. It was never anything I took serious or anything like that. So I didn't really do it a lot. And then I decided to take it serious and learned makeup better and stuff. And so it was a lot of Wilhelmina, a lot of trial and error. Leilani Lopez, my drag daughter, taught me things recently, you know, her being in the house. And just everyone, you know, you see something you like and you just say, hey girl, how'd you do that?
Yeah.
And hopefully they respond, because if they don't, that's pretty bitchy and stupid. You know?
You're calling me
it's
out.
a secret,
No,
girl.
just kidding.
No,
Just kidding.
I've never asked you for a makeup tip.
You're like a makeup sis? What's wrong?
Everyone paints different.
Fuck.
But you know what I mean? But if I ever asked someone and they were like, oh no girl, that's a secret, I'm like, okay, whatever. That's stupid. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And you know, my pro tip would definitely be just fucking practice. Just practice. Just practice. It'll get better eventually.
I love.
Who taught you?
Well,
Oh, Christina.
well, my
that's
drag mother, Christina Minka, used to paint me for like when I first started
right. Oh, I
doing
thought it was a
drag.
secret.
No, girl. And then,
Look up.
and then forever I could never do eyebrows. So I would ask my husband to draw my eyebrows.
Shut the fuck up. Sylvester would draw your
Yes,
eyebrows.
my husband would do my eyebrows
That's
for years, girl.
Hilarious.
I would
and
lay
sad.
there, do my face after I learned, and then he would draw my eyebrows up.
Oh
for me.
my
Yes.
god.
And then I obviously met Willie, and I learned a lot of tips from her too. But I also like would go, like even like starting off the baby queen and watching the other girls backstage get ready. I would sit there and watch them.
Yep.
And be like, well, how do you do this? And they would give me tips. But Wilhelmina too.
I mean, I think she's helped so many people.
A lot of us.
Yeah. I feel like I had another tip because I knew you were gonna ask me this. Oh, and don't try a new technique or a new face
Before a show.
before a fucking show, honey, because I have made that mistake many times.
Same.
If you're trying something new, do it on your night off.
But a lot of girls are like, well, I don't want to do my whole face. You don't need to do your whole face. You can just do your eye, one of your eyes, or half your face.
To practice, you mean?
Practice, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to just do half your face.
Uh-huh.
It saves you on cosmetics too, especially if you're on a budget.
Uh-huh. I agree.
My favorite thing is looking back at old photos, and you're like, oh fuck, did he really go to the house looking like that?
Honey, I have tons of those, and I love posting them because I just want people to know, you know, it happens. What were we gonna ask me?
What inspires Nomi Bee?
A lot of porn.
Come on, porn.
A lot of porn.
That is a goddamn lie, because when you first started, you were a Broadway queen. Remember when your handle used to be the at theater queen?
That was my handle. That was hard letting go of that.
Yeah.
That was my fucking handle for a long time. No. Honestly, music. I love music. I listen to music. A lot of music comes out every Friday, so that's my favorite fucking day because I literally just listen to everything that comes out. Not everything, but everything I listen to, which is a lot. I listen to, R&B, rock, hip hop, rap, everything. Country. I love country. Like I listen to every fucking thing. So a lot of music inspires me. A lot of music gets my brain working, and I'm like, oh, that sounds like a good number, Yeah. A lot of that. A lot of sex. It really does. I love being sexy, and I love, for the first time in my entire fucking life, I'm comfortable in my body and in my skin, and that's kind of transferred over to drag, and so I'm wearing a lot of more open stuff, a lot more sexy stuff. Nomi's just kind of everywhere. Like you said, I used to be known as the theater queen, and I still do theater numbers and, spoken word and stuff. So.
Now she's versatile.
I'm versed in every department in my life. But, it's just... And obviously, of course, drag in general. I love going to drag shows.
When they were a thing.
Remember shows? I love going to them, and a lot of other queens inspire me as well, especially my drag numbers, obviously. Do you have a highlight brush?
Yeah.
I do. You do?
Okay, so we just finished up
eyeliner and cut crease.
And we used...
And she looks...
Wait, what are we using our eyes? Oh, ColourPop. Purple.
We used ColourPop on the eyeshadow. We used Inglot for eyeliner. A little bit of clown white for the cut crease, and then I went over it with a little bit of Ben Nye glitter.
Yeah, am I looking like your daughters now?
I mean,
one of your long lost daughters.
Definitely the least talented one. And now we're gonna do
You
this.
hesitated. Come on, guys.
All right. You get your lips done, huh? Oh. Yeah, don't talk.
Please don't steal my secrets. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
People know.
Yes, I got my lips done, sis, but I'm fading like Hocus Pocus.
Fading?
Yeah,
Like the
that-
filler?
Yeah.
You look great.
Thanks.
You look good.
I haven't gone since before this pandemic,
You look great.
but I need to go back. So if anybody would like to donate for filler, please donate to my Venmo.
Pretty sure there's more important things than your
I
lips.
wear beauty, ladies and gentlemen.
She was
So you're a tough guy, like you're really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always a rough guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend that type, nice in case you're that type. I'm the bad.
That's it.
Oh, okay, so we just finished up the lips.
We did lips,
Yeah.
and then that's pretty much it since the last time, yeah.
And then we just need lashes.
Lashes, and we're gonna do a little eye color change.
Color change. And then we get ready for the reveal, ladies and gentlemen.
Stay tuned.
Finally be part of the House of Bee, and I'm so excited.
Maybe.
But before that, you gotta get into this trick. So she literally uses Ben Nye contour,
It's just a cream foundation.
cream
yeah.
foundation to outline your lips, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm stealing this trick from you.
Yeah, it's great.
I dropped the product.
It's okay. Yeah, it's great. I mean, I've been doing it forever, just because I just didn't know what else to use, so I used this.
It looks good. It literally looks like a lip pencil.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll be good.
Let's snap on lashes. You look good,
I haven't
bitch!
looked at myself so
You
I'm
look so
scared.
bitch. Oh my god, I'm gagged. We could literally go out and people would think we're twins.
Alright, so hand me the mirror. We are ready for the reveal.
I have one mirror in my hand.
Is this going to determine if I'm your daughter or not?
Honey, you
All
tell
right,
me.
you ready? Here we go. I'm the long lost bee, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit, I look like you.
It's the best you've ever looked, girl. I want to get my lips done now because your lips look fucking blonde.
I'm a boss.
They look
I'm a boss.
blonde.
Oh, sis.
Oh, speaking
I look
of
so
boss.
good.
You're welcome.
Yes, did you have a great time?
I did. Thank you for doing this. What a fun little idea that I'm gonna steal from you.
Yeah,
I love this. This is so
well,
cute.
now you definitely have to adopt me.
Ah,
You do?
perfect.
Look. I fit right in.
I love it.
Oh,
She even had her titties under. You can't see
Come
them,
on,
but they're
titties.
there. I think they can see it
Yes.
actually a little bit because this is a little sheer.
Come on, titties. Make sure to give Nomi Bee a follow, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you so much, sis, for painting me.
Yeah,
Come on,
absolutely.
paint me, sis. Girl, I look so good. I'm literally gonna go to the grocery store like this.
Oh, I love it.
And then
I
I'm
love
going
it.
to,
Let's go to church, honey. Let's go to church.
And then I'm gonna go to Executive Suite and say, hi, I'm Nomi Bee, book me now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. If I'm tired, I'm just gonna send you in.
Send me.
I'm just gonna send you in. I'm just gonna tag you in.
And then the good thing is I just can wear a mask the whole time.
Exactly.
So now me not knowing my words will finally
Oh my god, I hate you.
I mean, I know the words, but hey, I'm just a part of your house now.
I'm tryna be cool like you, wobbling around in your high heel shoes. I'm clumsy, made friends with the floor. 2 for 1, you know a bitch by 4. And 2 left feet, you know I always drop. First thing a girl did was a bop, and the whole damn cake and the cherry on top. Shook up the bottom, made a good girl pop. You ain't even here to party. Ken in the club tryna pipe a Barbie. I don't wanna go with the flow back then until I touch my toes. I don't wanna row the boat. Wrist full of rocks and I hope I float. Big up yourself cause you know they don't. I chew cause they hope I show. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass.
Guys, Nomi Bee!
Thanks for having me. Stay tuned. Watch Paint Me Sis. Support this hardworking bitch. I don't know anybody that works as hard as you, bitch. I really don't.
Siri, stop the music.
Hey Siri, shut up. Thank you so much for having me. Honestly, support this girl and anything she does. Watch all her YouTubes. Watch all her,
Thank you.
drag series she does on Instagram because
Thank you, sis.
I don't know anybody that works harder than you.
Like I said, I'm trying to do something different right now since, a lot of my shows, unfortunately, I haven't been back to them. So hey,
Yes.
why not take it to social media and
Yep.
build the April Showers brand?
I love
Thank
it.
you so much for joining me.
Thanks
sis.
for having me.
Please give her a follow, you guys. She
Or
beat
Venmo.
me the house
Or
down.
Venmo.
Yes, Venmo. Give us your Venmo real quick.
Nomi Bee Queen. NOMIBQWEEN.
Yes, and then we can catch you at the patio party at Executive Suites.
I'm at Executive every Thursday and Friday.
On Thursday and Friday.
And then starting next week, I'll be there every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yes, come on. Wednesday,
And then
Thursday,
starting
Friday.
November 8th, I have a Sunday brunch. Just follow me online. You'll see all the flyers.
Yes, she'll be posting all her current
Yes.
locations,
Yes.
and you can also catch her on Grindr, ladies and gentlemen.
Every night.
Yes,
Every night.
every night.
Bye, sis.